the biggest development yet in the Aryan Khan drug case that's now evolved into an SRK extortion case. And India Today has accessed WhatsApp chats between Samir Wankhede, the former NCB zonal director who was behind the crackdown against Aryan, and Shah Rukh Khan. Now, the hearing is currently underway in the Bombay High Court on Wankhede's petition against the CBI FIR, in which he's attached screenshots of his alleged conversation on WhatsApp with Shah Rukh Khan. Wankhede has claimed that Shah Rukh Khan clearly had no grievances with him and in fact shared some WhatsApp chats in which Shah Rukh Khan is praising Samir Wankhede. In the messages, Samir claimed that he received from Shah Rukh Khan SRKs urging him to be nice to his son, to show mercy towards his family, saying his son's spirit will be destroyed by a prolonged imprisonment. SRK also urges Samir Wankhede to not treat Aryan as some dreaded, hardened criminal. SRK has also thanked him for his thoughts and help repeatedly in several of the WhatsApp chats that has been shared right now by Samir Wankhede. You see some of those excerpts on your screens, and in most of the messages, the long messages that Shah Rukh Khan has allegedly typed out for Wankhede, he goes on to talk about helping his son, about how worried he is as a father, and literally begs Samir Wankhede to go easy on his son. And to most of these messages, you have one-line responses that come in from Samir Wankhede saying, let's deal with this, we will talk, etc. There is some part where, in fact, Shah Rukh Khan is also telling Samir Wankhede, let's have a chat. Can I call you now? He says, you know, it's very late into the night, but I'm worried as a father, and so obviously I'm awake. At one point, he says that, look, I will ensure that Aryan Khan is reformed and that he grows up to be a man that both you and I are proud of. Let me know when we can meet, because I would like to hug you for all that you've done for me. All of this is shared by Samir Wankhede right now in the Bombay High Court to put forth one argument, that Shah Rukh Khan never had a grouse against him while the case was underway, while Aryan Khan was behind bars. So what's with these allegations against him now of extortion? This is to counter the allegation against Wankhede that he attempted to extort money from Shah Rukh Khan, from his family, by jailing Aryan Khan. A 25 crore extortion bid is the allegation here, out of which allegedly 8 crore was to go to Samir Wankhede. Wankhede's counter to that is one, as you see on your screens there, messages that he shared to say Shah Rukh Khan had no problem with me, in fact was praising me, was thankful for all of my help when this case was going on. The second contention by Samir Wankhede, he says that this witch hunt against Aryan Khan wasn't done by him, it was by his higher-ups, by his bosses, and he was merely following their commands. So he says essentially that I've been scapegoated. Divyesh Singh is joining us live from Mumbai with more details on this. Divyesh, the hearing as we speak is underway in the Bombay High Court, but let's focus on those WhatsApp chats. Let's focus on some of those excerpts, and can you run us through really what Shah Rukh Khan says and what Samir Wankhede's reply is in these alleged WhatsApp chats?
Well, one of the messages that Shah Rukh Khan sent to Samir Wankhede was that I beg you, man, please don't let him be in that jail. These holidays will come and he will break as a human being. His spirit will be destroyed because of some vested people. You promised you will reform my child, not put him in a place where he may come out completely battered and broken. And it's no fault of his. As a good man, why would you subject him to this for some selfish people doing what they are doing? I promise you, I will go to them and beg them to say, not say another word in front of you. He will use everything in my power to make sure they listen and retract whatever they have said. I promise you, I will do all of it. I won't shirk away from begging them to stop. But please send my son home. You also know in your heart it's been a bit too harsh for him by now. Please, I beg you as a father. So this was one of the messages that Shah Rukh Khan sent to Samir Wankhede, requesting that Aryan Khan be allowed to go home and they not take any further action. NCB was demanding further custody and they had been opposing his bail. While he was in custody, they added charges of conspiracy against him. They added stringent sections against him, because of which he could not get bail in the magistrate court, in the sessions court also the bail was opposed by Narcotics Control Bureau, and eventually after 28 days Aryan Khan got bail from the Bombay High Court.
Yeah.
Shah Rukh Khan here is acting like a father, which in a natural manner, where he is asking for help for his son. He is asking the concerned officer Samir Wankhede to be lenient, to consider his request.
He literally begged Samir Wankhede. Let me read out some parts where he says, "I beg you, man, please don't let him be in that jail. These holidays will come and he will break as a human being. His spirit will be destroyed because of some vested people. You promised you will reform my child, not put him in a place where he may not come out completely." Now, what's important to highlight here, Divyesh, when Shah Rukh Khan allegedly in these messages refers to vested people, there are questions about who he's referring to, because there's another part also where he says, "We'll use everything in my power to make sure they listen and retract whatever they've said." I'll read that out for you. He says, "As a good man, why would you subject him to this for some selfish people doing what they're doing? I promise you I will go to them and beg them not to say another word in front of you. We'll use everything in my power to make sure they listen and retract whatever they've said. I promise you I will do all of it and won't shirk away from begging them to stop, but please send my son home." Divyesh, there will be speculation on what Shah Rukh Khan is referring to here when he says that my son is suffering at the behest of some vested people, and then tells Samir Wankhede, all those people who are taking you on will use everything in my power to make sure they listen and retract whatever they've said. What is he referring to here?
Well, Akshita, here Shah Rukh Khan seems to be referring to NCP leader and then Minorities Minister Nawab Malik. Nawab Malik was the person who had brought to light Prabhakar Sail. Prabhakar Sail, an independent witness in the case, had made statement regarding the extortion attempt made by KP Gosavi, another independent witness and also boss of Prabhakar Sail. Prabhakar Sail exposed how on the intervening night of 2nd October and 3rd October, Pooja Dadlani was contacted. Pooja Dadlani paid ₹50 lakhs, and after that, this money was received by one Sam D'Souza. Sam D'Souza also took the money and handed over it to KP Gosavi, but things as planned seem to not have been worked out for KP Gosavi and others. Also, it also includes Samir Wankhede, as they have been named in the FIR for that extortion attempt. And Samir Wankhede, KP Gosavi, Ashish Ranjan and others, Sam D'Souza, which involves Sam D'Souza as well, 2 other officers from NCB have been charged for extortion other than corruption in the CBI FIR. Here they are referring to, here Shah Rukh Khan is referring to Nawab Malik, who in those days was every day taking a press conference, and every day he made a new revelation on how the panchas had been used in more than 15 cases. There was one punch in this particular case, in the Cordelia Cruz case in which Aryan was arrested. There is one punch named Adil Usmani. He seems to have been used in 18 cases of NCB by Samir Wankhede. There are other similar panchas who have been used in multiple cases by Samir Wankhede. Other than that, Prabhakar Sail was a big blow to the NCB investigation, which actually on 25th of October, Mutha Ashok Jain, the senior of Samir Wankhede, wrote to DG headquarters NCB asking them to investigate this particular allegation. So he was the immediate superior of Samir Wankhede, but he himself has asked that these allegations made by NCP leader Nawab Malik seem to be investigated. They should be investigated, and this FIR by CBI is a result of that investigation. This is because of the NCB vigilance report that this FIR has been registered, and Samir Wankhede and others have been charged with corruption and extortion related sections. And okay. Nawab Malik was the person whom Shah Rukh Khan refers to as the person with vested interest, and he also mentions that he is going to beg to him to stop speaking in front of Samir Wankhede, because he was speaking against Samir Wankhede. Nawab Malik was the person who brought to light the fact about Samir Wankhede's first marriage. Samir Wankhede's first marriage happened to another person, and it was a nikah nama that he brought to light, where Samir Wankhede is mentioned as a Muslim in caste and by religion. His father's name is mentioned as Daud Wankhede, and a nikah nama had been signed.